This is the Energy Maker Show, brought to you by NRG, moving clean energy forward. And now, back to the Energy Maker Show with your host, Paul Dickerson.
Welcome back to the Energy Maker Show. Our guest now, Richard Skrinde, founder and CEO of SROV Systems. Richard, great to have you on the program.
Nice to be here, sir.
So tell us about SROV Systems.
SROV Systems is an early-stage company whose mission is to introduce robotic technology to help restore America's infrastructure, and we're focused on energy, both in power plants and in the oil field flow lines.
Well, let's talk about them in that order. Within building or helping rebuild our nation's infrastructure, how do you and your technology help?
Well, today, robots do an excellent job in factories. They put America back in the manufacturing game. They're very mechanically efficient, but they're not flexible. Today's field robots, called ROVs, are very flexible, but they're very mechanically inefficient.
Right.
So SROV Systems is developing robots that combine the best of both.
Well, and you've got some good partners and people that you're working with. Can you tell us?
Robotics is a complicated industry. It's a global competition. America needs to do a better job. So we formed alliances with America's leading national research labs, such as Southwest Research Institute. And then we are working with organized labor. They're the people that get the job done. And they believe that by working together and having the latest robotic technology, that'll put America in the best shot to get our infrastructure back in shape.
Tell us about your work with power plants.
Power plants have a real problem. When they went through deregulation, the focus shifted and new management came in. It was all about shareholder value. So a lot of maintenance has been deferred. And part of it has been that there's some maintenance in power plants that manually is such a struggle, and it's so hard that you can't do it without closing the plant down, without projects that take months or years. So we're developing technology so they can go in and clean all of their water lines that are clogged up. And in doing that, in just a small power plant, you can reduce the amount of greenhouse gas by 100,000 tons a year. You can increase their electricity output by millions of dollars. And so we're very excited that there is now on the horizon the technology, the union people that know how to go get to the power plants that have the 100,000 workers. And so we think it's really a marriage of America having the technology and the people.
Who's the competition?
Right now the competition is people that do the job manually, and it's the same union workers. We just want to give them the best possible tools.
So what's the secret sauce that allows you to build robots that can travel through pipes and clean and assist?
Our goal is to turn the roto-rooter into the robo-rooter. And right now, robots are kind of monolithic, where they have one brain and a lot of body parts. And we're leveraging the work done in cell phones, where now computers are tiny. And we're building modular robots where every little part and piece is smart. And then you build an artificial intelligence backbone that can coordinate and manage maybe tens, maybe hundreds of independently intelligent, smart parts that clip together like a modular robot.
Any challenges that you want to surmount in 2013?
Oh boy, it's all challenges. The trouble that you face as an entrepreneur is it's very expensive to be in robotics. You can have a small company, you can self-fund, but when you hit that wall where the next step is the millions, then you need to make a lot of new friends in the investment community, which is why we're here at the Rice Alliance. And you have to go raise the money and get the job done, and so that's our 213 challenge.
Well, Richard, good luck with that, and thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you, sir.
And that wraps this episode of the Energy Maker Show, heard on the radio nationwide and seen right here at theenergymakers.com. I'm Paul Dickerson, and we'll see you next week.